Hello and welcome to another update video about Fetch AI. So it's getting interesting here with FET. The picture is not entirely clear. I think if something is clear, then we can recognize here a very clear three-wave structure. It's even clearer than before. A nicely corrective structure, at least that's how it looks to me. It appears to me this has not bottomed yet in a wave 2, at least I would be surprised, because this is not traditionally how you would look at at it in terms of a structure for a classical bottom in some kind of a structure. The reason is just that I can't really see this as an ABC. I mean, would that be a C wave? Question mark? Yeah. A, B, and C? That C wave is way too short. It would be possible technically, but it's an absolutely low probability move. So I wouldn't really bet on it. Again, it's possible. Everything is possible in these markets. You know, I sometimes get the question: is it technically? Yeah, everything's possible. I mean, the market can move to the moon from here, but is it probable? Yeah, is it probable? So obviously we had previous support here. Yeah, that's where we laid the fibs on last time. Classical double bottom situation, but it's not typically these double bottoms. Only in the rarest of cases really form lasting bottoms. In many cases, this will eventually break. So again, we still have our resistance area / target area for the B wave up here. Is what we've been talking about already last week. That it would not be a surprise, and actually I would like to see a B wave get into this region, because then at least we have a clearer structure, and this would be a nice move now. A wave, B wave, C wave. That's how I see it, because I have problems to believe that this move down was already the wave 2. You know, after we moved up in a wave 1. So this is how I see it, right? Is there a way to say this might just be a fourth wave? Possibly, but I'm rather looking at a wave 2, because most coins are currently doing their wave 2s. And also the decline here was quite sharp, quite unusual for a wave 4, okay? If this is a wave 4 as well, I mean, it could be, but then I'm looking at what did the wave 2 do? And the wave 2 actually created a nice zigzag correction. So it's classed a sharp correction. So if we have a zigzag in wave 2, we should really get in the wave 4 a sideways correction. So maybe a flat. Doesn't look like a flat at this stage. The wave down came just too sharp. Or a triangle. And it also doesn't really look like a triangle at the moment. So again, it's all probabilities, my friends. So my view is, yes, nice upside. It's a volatile coin. Don't be surprised by sudden movements. Best Elliott wave can tell us here is that we are probably still in a correction. Because what we don't have is a clear bottom structure. Surely anything can happen, and it could have bottomed here. But for me, this is still too speculative, yeah, for a high likelihood trade or something. I mean, I highlighted, I think in the last video, I can't remember if it was the EdgeX video or the FET video, that, if you are interested in any AI coin, we've declined like 30-40% on some of them. By all means, check out the spot market, maybe get a little here and there. That's up to you. But it's not an area here where I would see it bottom in a wave 2. Maybe in an A wave, yeah. I mean, as per a zigzag pattern, which this could become, which often happens in a wave 2, you have an A wave, which is very strong. You have a B wave, which so far for me wasn't really strong enough. I mean, a very weak triangle that was, and it broke to the downside. Yeah, as a continuation pattern, but then found support at the previous wave A low. Could very well be a zigzag pattern here. A wave, now the B wave, and the B wave as an A wave, B wave, C wave in itself. If that's the case, I would like it to get into the region between 48.6 cents maximum 55.5, but that's the absolute maximum. It shouldn't really do that. If it does it, getting above it, I would have to assume we're already in the third wave of sorts, yeah, and would continue the rally. But for now, I'd be speculating for still lower prices eventually in a C wave. Now, again, we've declined a lot. If you decide to get in here, I'm not telling you not to. I would rather say the way this looks at the moment, we could expect a bit of higher prices in a B wave. But what I'm also telling you is not a high probability trade, so you can do it. Don't tell me I didn't tell you it couldn't go up further, because it can in the B wave. But best Elliott wave can tell us is here to be careful, because this is with a high likelihood just a corrective pattern, and B waves can give you a lot of headwinds. Yeah, B waves are difficult. B waves can suddenly stop. They have a large range of where they can go to. You could get a very shallow B wave here. The B wave could stop at 45.7 cents. This is the 38.2 FIB level. It could go to the 50% or the 61.8 FIB. Those are the highest likelihood FIBs. Maximum would be in this particular scenario here the 55.7 cent level. Above that, I would maybe see this as a flat correction, which is unlikely, or the breakout to the third wave. So here I'm waiting. Don't really feel like getting into FET at this stage. I still have my AI coins, VAI, EDGX, VXV, SDAO. Don't have FET at this stage. I might buy it if we get into this region eventually, but then I would like to see a clearer three-wave structure for this correction. Okay, but yeah, the thing is, surely it could have bottomed as well. But another point why I think it probably hasn't is just, could I say the wave 2 ended here? Yeah, maybe here or here. Here, probably not, because this looks like if it's an A, B, C, the C wave was way too short. Technically possible, by low probability. Is it finished here then? Okay, but the move up was not impulsive, so only a diagonal possibly, and the move down, it came down like 99%. Also not a high probability 1-2 setup, because in a 1-2 setup, ideally, for the most probability or highest probability trades, you want to see the move up be an impulse, and the move down you want to be you want to retrace maybe only to 70-80%, not 99%. So here, careful. That's all I can tell you. And we want to wait for a situation where the it's a bit clearer. But my primary count would be that we're now in a B wave and will come down eventually in C. Don't see a very clear trade setup here at this stage, other than maybe when we see a strong reaction to here, shorting down in a C wave. Okay, but that sort of remains to be seen. But yeah, that's my update about FET, the best reading I can offer here. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.